Welcome to the Casual Experience.
Hello, casuals. You're welcome to the Casual Experience Show, a show for MMA enthusiasts where we talk about fight. And on this episode, I have with me the founder of the African Warriors Fighting Championship, Maxwell, Kalu. Welcome, bro.
Hey, bro. Good to see you again. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It's been a while.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I've been good. Pushing along, you know.
Yeah, and the last time we saw, we had a lot to talk about. Mm-hmm. You gave a hint on about your upcoming events that will be happening in Abuja, and here we are.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you know when Full Spirit told me that the event is happening, I was elated that finally I'll be live to see a Dambe event and see how massive it can be. How is the event going to be? When is it? Where is it, and when is it holding?
Yeah, we're excited. So it's 28th of June.
Yeah.
At the Velodrome at the National Stadium, the MKO National Stadium, and it's the launch event for the Dambe World Series. So I think when I was here last, we were hinting that we had a few things coming up. And since then, we've signed a partnership with DAZN.
Yeah.
DAZN being sort of the biggest global sports streaming platform.
Yeah.
With the first African combat sports property on there. And we're launching in a big way. So we're launching the Dambe World Series, which is going to be a series of events where we're going to have the best Dambe fighters vying for the World Series World Series title, sorry.
So there are going to be title fights?
Yeah, exactly. So as in for us, our vision for this is really just how we start in terms of taking Dambe to the next level. So we're going to be having some international fighters as well, echoing sort of Luke Leyland's appearance last year. But the first, with this launch event, we've got Nigeria's best all competing to represent Nigeria. And yeah, it's going to be big.
Yeah. So are there fighters from basically the northern part of the country or everywhere?
Yeah. So we have fighters. The majority of Dambe fighters are from the north.
Yes.
With Dambe being northern. So the majority of fighters, I think all of the fighters on this particular card are northern, but there are fighters from different parts of Nigeria as well.
Yeah. And how many bouts will it be? It starts 6 p.m.
Starting 6 p.m.
Yeah.
We have 6 bouts.
No Nigerian time.
No Nigerian time, I beg. Come on time.
Yeah.
Six bouts lined up. Starting at 6 p.m. 28th of June.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. We're excited.
So for the fight itself, we know how many minutes boxing rounds are. We know how many minutes, like how is it per round or until a particular fighter is knocked down?
No. So that's like the traditional Dambe setup. Yeah. That it will just go no rounds, no round time, no nothing, right? So what we've come in and done is sort of just put some more rigor around it. So in African Warriors fights, we have 3 3-minute rounds. 3
3-minute rounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that will be about 9 minutes, except if fighter gets knocked out before then.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. And I was going to ask, you said you're in partnership with DAZN. I mean, obviously, in this part of the country, Nigeria, obviously, we are used to watching DSTV. I mean, how do viewers watch it online?
So viewers to watch online, if you're not watching on DAZN, you can watch on YouTube and Facebook, African Warriors Fighting Championship. So the entire live broadcast is on YouTube and on Facebook or DAZN.
Okay.
So that was important for me to make sure that everybody can tune in and everybody can watch.
Okay.
So YouTube and Facebook, African Warriors Fighting Championship, plug in, you can watch it live.
Yeah, and for you, the event is on Saturday. That's 7 days away, 6 days away, and you're here in Abuja already. How's the organization and the whole preparation been?
Yeah, it's going well. It's busy. Event times are always big, always busy, a lot happening. But we're excited. Like we're ready to go. The team is excited. This event, marks a moment in terms of growth for the business, marks a moment in terms of showing what the aspirations we have for Dambe is. So we're excited, we're ready to go. I spent the majority of the day today at one of the grassroots Dambe stadiums in Abuja here.
Yeah.
So just checking out some fighters, seeing who we might be featuring next. So yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm very much in Dambe mode and ready to make it happen.
And for we that want to watch the fight, how do we get the tickets? Do you have to be at the stadium itself to get the tickets, or how do you purchase it?
So tickets are available online. Tix.Africa.
Tix.Africa.
Yes, Tix.Africa, or you can pay at the stadium as well. We'll have some on sale at the stadium.
Yeah.
But if you miss your ticket, that's your problem.
Yeah.
So I suggest you get it.
And there are tiers of tickets, like
yes, tiers of tickets. We have regular, standard, and VIP.
Okay.
And they're priced very competitively because it's really important for us we want Dambe to remain accessible.
Yeah.
So Dambe coming from the grassroots, we know a lot of the time where it happens, a lot of people might not feel comfortable going there, right?
Yeah.
So with us taking it to the stadium, taking it where everybody can catch it, we didn't want to now price out the grassroots, and we also wanted to make sure the appeal was wide.
Yeah.
So tickets are very fairly priced. Regular is 2K, standard is 6, and VIP is 12K.
Yeah.
Come along. There's something for everybody.
I'm sure it's going to be a great day. Talking about the organization of it, the last time you were here, you said the fight in Sand Pits, and I was trying to wrap my head around it. Like, obviously, you're going to have to bring the sand into the stadium, or how is the setup going to be?
Come and watch. Come and see. It will be an authentic. You don't want to let out all the goodies out there. It'll be an authentic Dambe experience. People get the chance to really see it and enjoy it. So nothing to be concerned about. Yeah, and for the fighters, they will be coming in their traditional Dambe attires. It's not like they will be uniformed in any form of. No, there'll be, so for all African Warriors bouts, they wear uniforms. Yeah. So African Warriors uniforms. Yeah. But we make sure. So I think I mentioned this before. Dambe fighters fight for 3 houses, right? Yeah. Kudu, Gudumada, and Arawa. Yeah. So depending on which house, they have house colors, which is reflected on their uniforms. Yeah. So we have, we keep the flavor consistent with the tradition of Dambe, but very much, modernized and sort of in the African Warriors image. Yeah. So apart from the rounds of the 3 minutes per round, there will be certain rule sets. The traditional rule set, or are there other modernized
so we fight to the African Warriors rule set, which is how we approach fights, right? So typically in a Dambe fight, for example, right, as soon as you touch the ground, the fight is over. Be it if you slip over, be it if you're pushed, be it all of these things. We came in, we found that that could do with some tweaking. Yeah. So how it works in an African Warriors bout is me and you are fighting. I go down, be it a knockdown. Yeah. That ends the round. Yeah. A round ended, we proceed to the next round. If you now knock me down again, you've won 2 out of 3 rounds, you've won the fight. Okay. If not, we continue until the entire time is elapsed. Yeah. Okay. Each fight, is it going to be for a title bout, or how is the format going to be? Yeah. So we have 3 weight classes: lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight, right? And 6 fights. And 6 fights across those weight classes. The Dambe World Series is a series of events. So at the end of the World Series, we will crown the inaugural African Warriors champions. So we have, for this event we have coming up, just come expecting some top-tier Dambe. This is going to be the best Dambe you'll see. Yeah. I'm really excited about the heavyweight fight. We have a guy called Dogon Kakana, and this guy, he scares me. Like, he's massive. Dogon means big in Hausa, so he's big, he's tall, he hits like a truck, and Kakana means grandfather. So he's just like, big grandfather. Yeah, big grandfather. So he's fighting against Ali. Ali, last time we had him fight, he fought at the MS Cup in Kanu. Yeah. And he took a big loss. He took a big loss to GB Ansanda, who knocked him out, really nasty knockout. So he's back trying to prove himself, trying to come back from this big KO. Dogon Kakana, we haven't had him fight with us for a few years, so he's coming back on the scene, saying, look, let me come back and show you people I've still got it.
So yeah, we're expecting some really.
And about the show boy of the show, where you
Corona.
Corona.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Is Corona going to fight?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, guys, you have to be around.
Yeah. Tune in for Corona. So Corona's fighting Buhari Shagon Yellow.
Yeah.
Again, really solid fighter. Corona, I mentioned him before. A showman, great style, has great, ring IQ. Knows how to pick his punches, knows where he's going to place his punches. And then Buhari Yellow, who he's fighting for the first time. This is my first time seeing him fight. And he's now trying to prove himself because there's a bit of a chip on the shoulder because everybody's like, oh, Corona's the star boy.
Yeah.
So he's trying to now take that from Corona.
Do they have records?
Yeah. So record keeping, right, to date with Dambe has been shaky.
Yeah.
And this is another thing that we're working on in terms of that proper record keeping. So like a professional record. So this will mark the professionalization of the start of it. So from now on, it's professional bouts for these guys. Yeah.
And what's the regulatory body behind that? So
we're working with the Traditional Sports Federation of Nigeria. We also have the National Sports Commission, which the Traditional Sports Federation comes under.
Yeah.
So full sort of compliance.
Full support
with at government level.
Yeah. That's brilliant. And you have any other thing you want to add and let the viewers and listeners? Yeah.
No, I would just say come ready to be excited. This is going to be the first of its kind. This is Dambe in the way that we're taking it global. And it starts with doing these big events, these big shows at home here in Nigeria. So we're storming the National Stadium. We've got fighters coming in from multiple states across Nigeria, and we're ready to go. So my thing is, come along, be on time, and be ready, be prepared to be wowed.
Yeah. And guys, you've heard this from him. You come prepared, and let's all show massively to come and witness Nigerians' own mixed fighting. Is it mixed fighting? Did I get that right?
Boxing, kickboxing, whatever you want to call it, Dambe.
Our own style of fighting, Dambe fighting. And we will be there live to cover it and show you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate the support. Everybody watching, make sure you tune in. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, African Warriors Fighting Championship. If you're watching around the world, hit the zone. African Warriors, we're ready to go. Here's the launch of the Dambe World Series.
You mentioned the worlds, there is going to be World Series of events. Now, how often would this be happening after this weekend?
Yeah, so we have multiple more events coming up this year.
Yeah.
We have October and we have December.
Yeah.
So both dates will be communicated. We're just finalizing. But yeah, this year we have 2 more events this year minimum, and then we have a bunch of events lined up for next year.
So would you be moving them around?
Yes, yeah. So we're going to be moving around. We're going to hit Lagos. We're going to hit Katsina,
really?
Kanu. Yes. So we're really taking the show on the road.
Yeah.
Making sure we can take Dambe to anywhere where people are going to watch it. Lagos is important because Lagos still needs to understand and see Dambe in action. And all of my friends in Lagos are saying they need to watch it. So we're hitting the business capital. We've started in Abuja, the capital.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to hit the homeland of Dambe, the north too.
Yeah, but one thing I noticed, your social media, when the videos, they gain a whole lot of traction. And when I go to the comments, most of the comments are always coming from the West.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that just further proves what we're doing here.
Yeah.
In terms of all of those comments you mentioned are totally organic. No sort of advertising or anything, just purely us pushing out this content and fight fans around the world engaging with it and enjoying it.
Yeah.
So for me, it just highlights that this is a global product. Dambe, we have global aspirations for it, and we're already showing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's super exciting. We have, of course, the heartland of Dambe is Nigeria.
Yeah.
But we have very strong viewership and fandom across the world, which is super exciting for me.
Yeah. This is my curiosity again. You were mentioning 3 weight classes and title fights. Is it that there will be 3 title fights?
Not at this event, but yes, we have. So fighters competing are winning points, right?
Yeah.
Through to over the series, and then at the end of the series, we crown the champions in each weight class.
Maxwell, thank you once again for always showing up when we call upon you.
Thank you.
You can be sure we'll be there live. in full support. Guys, you've heard it from Max himself. Just make sure you are present at the Velodrome this Saturday, 28th of June, to watch Dambe live, 6 p.m. Catch you there.
That's the targets. That's really hard for Dogo Dage to adjust to, and that's when you see the KO comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a knockdown. I believe that's a victory in the second round. At the end of the second round, we move to the third.
Welcome to the Casual Experience.